Gen Z knows a lot more than people give them credit for, and they're very...
What do they know?
Everything.
They know about sourdough and...
No, they're very in touch with their emotions and...
What emotions? They're traumatized by everything.
No, they're not traumatized. They're the first generation that's talking about feelings. But it's the first generation that's really embracing mental health and freedom of expression.
Yeah, I think they're embracing it a bit too much. Whenever they want to get out of something, it's a mental health.
I think eventually a balance will be found.
Is it a bad thing that I kind of get where Farah is coming from? Anyway, I'll first talk about what's problematic in this clip. Okay, so for a second I'll give it to Twinkle Khanna that Gen Z seems to be traumatized by everything, but the only reason why she even knows the word mental trauma is because of Gen Z. When Ananya talks about emotions, all three of them coming to pull her down, saying what emotions, still no one can deny that this is the first generation that talks about mental health and treats it as something real. तो मैं फराह के साथ क्यों agree कर रही हूँ? Now I obviously do not agree when she says कि we are overusing the term mental health or we are using it to get out of things. I think because we prioritize mental health, it just doesn't sit right with the older generations. Where she might have a point is how mental health illnesses like trauma and anxiety often get romanticized by our generation and they're almost treated as traits of a diverse personality. This could be the only place where Farah makes some sense. And I really loved how Ananya ended it by saying that things are finding a balance and we can see it in front of us how people are moving towards more educated, thoughtful use of mental health language rather than overusing or ridiculing it.